Hello and welcome, this is Rooflemonger, and in this edition of Let's Learn Dragon Ball FighterZ, we're going to be talking about the Goku, and this also means Base Goku, because they have the exact same loop, the Base Goku and Super Saiyan Goku Sparking Blast loop. So, what am I talking about? Well, I'm sure you've probably seen something like this over time. Like something like that, right? So that is what exactly we're going to talk about here. So what I'm going to show you first is just a base combo, kind of a standard one, just to show you what's going on here, and then we're going to break it down how to do it, like the specific timings you need and everything of that sort. So what you just saw there is kind of a basic example. You might have noticed the usual ender you usually see Goku doing that combo is a bit different. That's to account for hit stun decay, to make sure he doesn't drop out of the combo, because I am assuming you are starting this combo with something else besides just a raw down medium, right? And also, this was done on Gotenks just to show this is possible on the small characters. The timing does have to be tighter on a character like Kid Buu or Gotenks, just so you know. Against a bigger character, you get to be a little bit more lenient. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to show you the exact same thing you saw in slow-mo, just so you can see the inputs as they happen here. And we're going to talk about how it all works here, because there is a lot of specific timing you need for a combo like this. And just a quick note before we go into a bit of the breakdown here, there is a million permutations of this combo. There's a million ways to start it. There's a million ways to end it. Obviously, you know, the corner version is the only way you're going to get reliably more than one rep for the, you know, the whole thing. But yeah, just so you know, I can't really show you every possible permutation here, just because it'd be like over an hour long video. But yeah, I just want to show you basically how varied this is. Now, let's just start at the start here. How do you do it? So there's a lot of ways to go into it, and not all the ways are the same. Like one way I personally like with Super Saiyan Goku is like this. You know, into sparking, and then you can catch him with the down medium on landing, which Base Goku, due to some of his differences, can't do it. So each starter is not going to be applicable as much, even though the loop's the same for both the characters, just so you know. But now, yeah, let's just get right to it here. So we have to be in sparking, right? And now once we're in sparking, it basically, for the most part, universally going to start with a down medium into an upwards, jumping upwards and forwards ki blast. Now, here's where a lot of people get hung up. So, you got to be in sparking. And then say we just went for something like that, right? Well, the thing is, you have to hit all these buttons at completely different timings. You can't just mash as fast as possible. You can't go as slow as possible. You're not going to get it. So, when I'm in sparking here, what I'm going to do, so, down medium, upward ki blast, and then instant air dash forward. Now you might notice here, when I'm instant air dashing forward, you can see the buttons. Because what I'm actually using, I'm using the button dash for this. Because while you can manually forward fast enough, or perhaps, you know, instant air dash fast enough, I myself cannot do it. So I'm using the button trick. So if you're on a standard PS4 pad, which most of you are, it'd be R2. On Xbox it'd be RT, I think. Or, you know, you can just hit the button shortcut if you're playing on arcade stick, right? But if you just hold forward in the air and hit the homing dash button, assuming using a pad, you hit the air dash, right? So for this, I'm using it just because, for me personally, maybe not for you at home, I just don't have the physical dexterity to air dash fast enough to make this loop work. So with that building block in mind, so now we do our down medium, and then we're going to air dash into jumping medium. Now, here's where the tricky part is. So after this, for the most part, we were fairly quick. Now, what we need to do is delay that ki blast. So don't do it as fast as possible. You absolutely have to delay it. Now, once again here, don't delay the medium here, because this is where my brain got tricked up originally when I learned this back in the day, is because you need to learn the variance in the timing. So if you do that right there, I did that right away. When you land, try for that medium or ki blast in the corner, you're not going to hit it because they're too high up. So now after we hit the medium after the air dash, we have to delay. And then, with that delay in mind, because the enemy is still in hit stun, from the Ki Blast, we land, and then we can get our medium. Or if we're in the corner, we can get our stand Ki Blast. Now, stand Ki Blast in the corner here, the reason behind it is it's quick, and when you are in Sparking Blast, it is jump cancelable, meaning you can go get your second loop from there. As you can see, much the same principle. Now, the reason we use the stand Ki Blast is because of the smash property. So if you start your combo, say, somehow with the smash, then go for it. You can actually get a standing heavy in place of the Ki Blast, although the timing is much more strict, and do much the same, get a little bit more damage out of your combo. But otherwise, if you do the stand heavy instead of the basic Ki Blast, the smash is basically gonna ruin the combo, so keep that in mind. So when you're mid-screen, you can kind of just do kind of like whatever. I'm just like inventing this combo right now, right? And, you know, just go into the usual and, you know, combo from there, and that's all well and good, right? But, you know, what about the corner thing? That wasn't the whole combo we saw there in the corner, right? There was the part with the vanish into the rest. So let's just break that part down now. So the corner version here, you still got to worry about timing and more than one front, because also the height now matters. So if you got the enemy comboed up high or whatever during your sparking combo, and then you go for your vanish, you're not going to connect the rest of your combo. You need them fairly low to the ground. So in a lot of cases, this just means you have to let them fall a bit. Now, thankfully, you can practice this separately with a simple down medium. So all we need to do here, down medium, and then we'll do our vanish. And then from there, after the vanish, we want a basic Ki Blast, a forward dash into a medium kick here, and then a slightly delayed Ki Blast, and then you will land into a stand medium. And from there, after we hit our stand medium, and once again, this is always for both Gokus, we can then jump, do whatever we're going to do. There are some gimmicks that involve, you know, I'm going to vanish after the hit in the air, and then, you know, Dragon Rush into, you know, some kind of super. I can, you know, launch in the air, finish a combo the regular way. There's a million permutations of the enders. What I'll show you here real quick is just a quick one here for Super Saiyan Goku. We already showed, you know, kind of the standard, you know, air combo you've seen a billion times. So I'll show you a slightly different one here on the ground with him, just to end off the video. And as always, since I'm a fan of very practical combos that you'll see in a real match situation, we'll start with a scaling starter. So there you have it. Like, obviously not the most damaging Sparking Blast combo you've ever seen, right? But what it was is one with, you know, a good amount of hit stun decay in front of it, a very realistically hit confirmable combo to see if you got your hit confirm or not. And just to give an example, I know I just kind of made that one up here. I didn't really optimize it, but just to show you some of the options you have. Obviously, with less hit stun decay, if you can manage to get like something like this in there as your starter, you can probably get both the double loop and then also the vanish ender into some sort of air combo. It all really kind of matters, you know, what's ahead of it. Even one hit can make all the difference in the world, because that's just kind of how Sparking Blast combos work anyways. But yeah, so anyways, I hope for some of you it's kind of demystified kind of just the timing and all the stuff you need. Once again, it's just simple timing. It will seem very complicated. Like, hey, in there, I dropped it, right? Like, you know, I ain't infallible. But yeah, basically, you want to Ki Blast quick on the way up, then air dash and do that quick here too with the jump medium, and then take it as slow as you can before you land with the Ki Blast, so you can get your standing medium or standing Ki Blast, or, you know, standing heavy if you didn't, if you already used up your smash. But yeah, it's just a generalized route. Once again, it works just fine for both the Gokus, because, you know, since their normal structure is so similar, there are a couple edge cases where it won't, a certain starter won't work the same way as we showed earlier in this video, but that's the basics of it. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Dragon Ball.